Hello, WSDA members. I want to wish you a happy new year. You know, New Year's time is a time for reflection, a time for recommitment, and a time for new beginnings. I'm Dorow, and I am your WSDA President. I have been your president for the past 4 months, and in that time, I have traveled all over the state and talked to lots of you about the state of our profession. And something that has become very obvious to me and the WSDA is that right now there's a lot of depression and frustration in our profession. A lot of you are working twice as hard to make half as much. That has got to change. And I want you to know that your association hears your concerns and your frustration. So to that end, we're going to actually do something that's not happening anywhere else. We're going to reduce your costs. We're going to reduce your membership directly this year. That's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing we're going to do, besides our commitment to your traditional experience in the association, is we're going to start adding services to reduce those membership costs. The first one I want to talk about is through WSDA, your Washington State Dental Insurance Agency. This year, we are switching our professional liability preferred insurer to MedPro. They are providing incomparable service, and we're also finding that they're less expensive to use than some of the carriers that we've used in the past. If you have not gotten a quote yet from WSDA for MedPro as your professional liability insurer, I highly recommend it. Beyond that, if you do sign up with them to do that, we will give you an additional $250 discount if you've been in practice for over 5 years. For those of you who have been under 5 years are going to see significant savings in your membership anyway. There's other services as well. We also want to remind you about our L&I program Retro that we do in partnership with EarnWest. We use the savings from Retro to also discount on your membership. But here's the thing that we learned more importantly about our partnership with EarnWest. When you engage in our Retro program, you get a partner that manages your L&I claims for you and as a partner to you. Their service is unmatched. I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to be part of this program. Finally, starting the start of this year, we are launching Comply Better. Comply Better, think of it as though your TurboTax for dental compliance. It will track and follow all of your compliance needs, ranging from WSDA to HIPAA. It will track your individuals in your practice and make sure everyone's up to date, as well as providing educational materials so people can be up to date. Comply Better is going to be a lot less expensive way to deliver your compliance in your dental practice. Now I would like to move on to talk about the next thing that starts after the first year, and that is our legislative session. Folks, we've been under a lot lately, and you all have a lot of concerns. Well, this legislative session, we are going to launch a very aggressive commitment to our legislative agenda. We are going to be doing a lot to deal with the third-party payer insurance company interference in the dental patient relationship, as well as addressing workforce situations and also making sure we have reasonable regulatory policy in place. Folks, we've listened to what you've all had to say and how frustrated you are and how how we're being treated within our practices. I think you're going to be very proud of what we're going to be launching in relations to our legislative agenda. To be effective, however, we need you to all be part of it. So I want to remind you of our upcoming event, January 29th and 30th, which is our Dental Action Day. Listen, folks, we need you there, and we need as many of you to talk to your legislators as possible. I will promise you that we're going to have you well prepared to be great advocates for this state. Please consider signing up and being part of the January 29th and 30th Dental Action Day in Olympia. Now I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about depression in the dental community. I have seen so much of it, so much frustration. So many people are having difficult and hard times in our association. This year, you're going to watch your association launch an aggressive wellness program. There are a lot of people who need help, more than ever. We know this, and we're going to help you. We're going to be part of making dentistry great. So be looking for that in the future. Finally, I want to say something to all of you. Despite what has been said over the last number of years, dentistry is essential. You are essential healthcare providers, and we are going to do everything we can to make the public aware of that. Thank you for everything you've done, everything you're going to do, and I look forward to meeting many of you in the future at my presidential visitations, hopefully seeing you in May at PNDC and celebrating the successes that 2025 has to offer for all of dentistry. Thank you very much.